the city, and we were just kind of waiting to hear back from Bob first on what his recollection was on that street section there.
I guess one of my questions is, and it's the same as I see in the south part of town, when you got a bad curb, and we put 2 or 3 lifts over the top of the curb, and it's almost down to 0. So if you put a new curb in, do you go back down to the original grade, and then you've got a 4 or 5 inch? I guess that, my question is, what do you do in that point?
Usually
to get where
you would remove everything that's underneath it right there and put a new curb in. Even if that curb, you would build it back up with rock and put your standard 6 or 7 inch height curb in that area.
So you'd be level with the road, then you'd be
You
back
would be
to the
level with
original,
the road.
original grade.
Usually with the road.
With the road, okay.
Depends on the circumstances and what you're trying to achieve. I believe that was done on the east side there from what it looks like, because that is exposed curb, throughout it. You can mimic that same thing on the west side of Sumner Avenue also there.
Good. That's what I was curious about.
Yep.
Anything else, Aaron?
No.
Gloria?
No.
Daryl?
No.
Brad?
Nope.
Joel?
No.
John?
No, I don't.
Dan?
No.
Only question I got is on the swimming pool. The still open in the mornings, where are we at on that situation?
The lifeguards perform training in the pool this weekend. Right now, it's still open. I guess just to provide, Walter and I talked about this over the weekend, but the pool has been left open for the aqua size, women in the morning and lap swimming. And, it fluctuates on how many people are there. Normally, you get the aqua size ladies, and then you get about, a few other lap swimmers. And there's one staff that's left there to oversee that. The big reason the pool shuts down after school opening is that there's no lifeguards left. There's just nobody to watch, and so we have I think 1 or 2 adult lifeguards. Just Harklaw's the one that can watch it. And so while we've been waiting for the training to get completed, and then we also do a water safety class with the school, those 2 things, and then we're also waiting for what is it? I can't remember the name. The seal slip lining company. I can't remember the name of the company, but the slip lining company that does the pool. We're waiting for them to come in and do some testing, and so it's been open throughout this, which there is some cost. I mean, it's the lifeguard and the heating of the pool.
50-degree weather takes a lot of heat. I had a pool, I know how much it takes.
And so, what Walter brought up is, should we leave it open, or should it be closed as soon as everything else is done? And realistically, I mean, it's up to you guys in the park board and deciding on how you want to.
The only reason it came up is I have had a few people lately that have asked that it's open in the morning for the ladies that get to use it, and it's open for nobody else. So they don't understand why they can't use it at night then if we're heating the pool and it's sitting there and stuff, and we don't have any staff. So if there's 1 staff in the morning for the ladies, then why can't we have 1 staff at night then if adults want to use it? Because they're paying for it. Instead it's only a small group of people is benefiting from it, and we're leaving it open. I went to Cedar Falls this weekend on the bike, went through 50 or 100 towns. Every pool there is empty and closed, and ours is, we're still heating water. I've had a pool, I know how much it costs to heat water, and it's a lot of money. So that's the only reason I asked is why what is our goal here, I guess?
It'd normally probably be empty at this point. It's with the slip lining, we have to leave it full, and you pretty much have to balance it, otherwise it's gonna look like a pond in there. And
Well, it's just, just so I can tell somebody something.
Yeah.
So.
But like I said, I mean, I think it really is it's a judgment call for you guys in the park board. I'm not saying I got the top corner on this by any means. It's a group of people who are really supportive. I mean, we've got one of them. It's an anonymous donation, but there's $1,000 donation that comes from that group of people every single year, anonymously, and so there is support from those folks that are using that pool.
When do we think slip liners will be in?
That's a great question. You know, we've called them twice to get them in already. This is kind of like automatic system. He's the only guy in the state that does it, so, you know, if you want a good field to get into, slip lining pools, if you care to do it, it's probably a good one. But hopefully we should get him in pretty soon. I think that he said that he was anticipating on trying to get it done right about now. But sometimes he gets hung up on other, for instance, on our pool, he had a piece of line get stuck in there, and he had about 2 extra days at the pool that he didn't calculate in. So, you know, it's a little bit hard to pin him down, but I think we should be seeing him pretty soon in the next week or two.
All right. With that, we need a motion to schedule Monday, September 22nd, 2014 at 5:30 PM as a date. Time for next regular meeting of Humboldt City Council, and adjourn this session at 6:32.
So moved.
Second. I've been waiting for that side of the table.
Thank you and good night.